Yes, Akshay, please. Akshay has a
Yeah, can
question.
I ask a question?
Yes, yes.
दीना, मुझे हितेश जी ने बताया इस किताब के बारे में काफ़ी कुछ चीज़ें बताई and you have also told me about it. And so all the main characters are all women. So I just want to know whether men are irrelevant.
In your scheme of things.
Is dessert irrelevant? No, you need dessert, right, to be happy. So men are important for us to enjoy ourselves and indulge, and I think that a lot of this, what I could do, including going to study, I would not be able to do if he hadn't supported me the way he has, and I would have still done it, but it would have been very difficult. So he was always there. He was. He said, you want to do this? Fine, you do it. And he didn't complain, he didn't say, you're taking my daughter or whatever. But he did get angry once, very angry actually, because wherever I go, stories follow me. So I was in a building and I realized that the person living in that building was somebody who'd been arrested by the FBI for doing a thing called a Vatican scam. And then I got fascinated and I started wanting to chase him and get a story out of it. And I then got another neighbor who said that he was going to help me, and we made this plan to take a bottle of wine and knock on his door. And this was going on, and I kept telling Akshay, till this friend told me, I'd helped a journalist who was investigating the Russians doing a visa scam. And he got a great story. They cut off his little finger, but he got a great story. And then Akshay had a fit, and he said, I'm not letting you do this. You're living there alone with my kid. So that was the only time. So he stops me if I'm just about to, fall off the cliff.
Yes.
But till then, he's kind of there. I don't know, maybe he hopes I fall off the cliff, then he can get married again. I'm not so sure.
Thank you, Akshay. Very much. So making sure she falls off both ways. Yes.
My daughter's here, and I think most of this book I wrote at 4:35 in the morning in the dark when she was sleeping next to me. And there is a line in the book where Homa looks at her daughter and says that her daughter, she doesn't know if her daughter is beautiful or not, but when she looks at her, she feels the same way when she looks at majestic objects like Taj Mahal and the Golden Temple. And I think I felt like that about my child. So the one thing I can say about being a mother is the fact that you have to really carve out that time and protect that time, because children invariably look at when you're working. They will come to you, and another place where they want you is when you're in the bathroom. So these two places, whenever they see that you're at your desk or the bathroom, they keep calling out to you. So I think sometimes you feel that you're being a little selfish, but then if you do accomplish something, then you're also setting yourself up as a role model for these young girls, and hopefully you feel a little less guilty like that. That's all I can say. Definitely your stories will have the truth. But the truth, I would say, in a very simple analogy, is like a potato. You can make aloo jeera, you can make French fries, but the chemical composition of that truth does not change. So is the truth present in my stories? Yes. Will you be able to recognize it? No, and I'm not going to tell you which parts are true, obviously. Otherwise, I would have written a memoir. And my mother would have killed me. That's another reason.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Farah, if I'm honest, my first ambition was to grow up and be Farah. So that was what I wanted to be. I ran away once to Delhi because Farah was in Delhi. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not, that I didn't achieve that ambition. So I didn't turn into Farah. I was always a reader, but I never wanted to become a writer. I wanted to become a chartered accountant. So I wanted to be basically Bimal Parekh and have glasses and look at numbers. But life took me in a different direction. I was always a reader, and I'd written half a book when I was about 18, 19. And my mother's here, so she has some floppy disk of this book. And when I tell her now that, Mom, why did you encourage me? When I would show her my work, she'd say, but you're missing dance classes, or go and thread your mustache, or things like this. But But now when I tell her this, she's saying it's the right thing because you could be an actress at that age, and if suppose you were successful then what you would be doing now. So basically, she's trying to make me feel better by saying that I set you up for failure so that now you're doing well.
On that note, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and give it up to Twinkle. Literally her return to paradise, because for every author, paradise is home, and we're glad to have another book that's going to hit all the charts. You are immensely talented, my love, and I hope that you grow from strength to strength, and may the force of creation always be with you.